people even at the top level today may not know everything. So help build them up. Like, and I've been reading a lot on emotional intelligence quotient also, Sunil, where I think EI or EQ is not something that, we are immediately born with. That is something also that has to be developed over a period of time. Now, whether I have an inclination towards higher EQ, higher EI is also what I practice. Am I mindful? Am I self-reflective? Am I the kind of person who wants to be a better leader tomorrow? Okay, just not a better human being, but a better leader tomorrow. So I think it's a lot of inner reflection that one has to do, and definitely if there are great leaders in the organization, like popular leaders, people would want to work with, that XYZ person. I think those kind of people should become the mentors and coaches for maybe, the newer batch of managers or, aspiring leaders, etc. Because I think that's the way you build up the organization culture.
Absolutely. And I think you are referring to some of your previous bosses that you have worked with.
Of course.
Who actually helped you to really transform and build the way you are today, right?
Of course, of course. I mean, I've had my stint with the good bosses, and I think it's been a learning for me, because the bad bosses definitely taught me things that I should never do. Okay, so that's also a learning experience. And let me tell you, I have seen a lot of, a lot of people say, okay, you're from the HR fraternity, you worked with HR leaders, but I've had the opportunity to work with business leaders as well, and some of them were phenomenal. Like, the kind of people skills I could see, the way they would, come up with different initiatives, people practices, how they would want to retain people. There was always that part which would say that, okay, I am there to invest in my people.